Back in our area, a busy night tonight in Spartanburg County. County Council discussed tax incentives for a company that's planning a data center in the area, joining communities across the country in similar discussions.
Meanwhile, South Carolina Republicans celebrated President's Day as candidates for governor spoke to upstate voters ahead of the important midterm elections. We've got team coverage of both those events tonight. We'll get to our Nate Stanley shortly with more details on that County Council meeting.
But first, let's go to our Peyton Furtado with the GOP candidate's message to voters. Peyton.
Hey, good evening, Sydney and Nigel. It was a packed house here at the Spartanburg Memorial Auditorium, and why not? It's not every day you get every declared Republican candidate for governor under one roof. We asked them your questions. Here's a couple of the big ones. State Attorney General Alan Wilson, Congresswoman Nancy Mace, State Lieutenant Governor Pamela Evette, State Senator Josh Kimbrell, and Congressman Ralph Norman all made an appearance at the Spartanburg County Republican event. Most South Carolinians are undecided in the governor's race. We asked each candidate what sets them apart for the job.
I'm different because I'm the only businessman in this race has built a business in South Carolina, and I've got a legislative career that is really second to none. Secondly, I'm one who will, to change things, you can't be a part of the system. I'm not part of the elite system.
I'm a mom of three and a woman of faith. And I started my business in an office in my home and grew it into a national company. And I know firsthand how hard it is to run a business and grow a business when government gets overreaching, when regulations are too burdensome and taxes are too high, which is what encouraged me when the governor asked me to run with him to get involved.
Whether it's gun rights or protecting life, cutting property taxes, income taxes, we've done that, and that happened because of right here in Spartanburg County, we flipped the seat that was held by a Democratic candidate for 30 years. I think that's a pretty big statement.
My name is Alan Wilson. I'm the four-term Attorney General for the state of South Carolina. As Attorney General for the last 15 years, I brought over 100 to 200 legal actions against the Biden and Obama administrations. I've defended President Trump's Make America Great Again agenda, his America First agenda. I'm a 30-year combat veteran who's led soldiers in hostile conditions. I'm a colonel in the National Guard.
I'm the first Republican woman elected to Congress from South Carolina, first female graduate of the Citadel, and I'm the only candidate in the race for governor addressing the cost of living to eliminate the state income tax down to zero.
Since the Spartanburg County Republican Party hosted this event, we asked each candidate about our area measles outbreak and as governor, what they would do to keep South Carolinians healthy.
950 cases is pretty sad. I mean, we have more cases in one county right now than Texas had at the height of the entire epidemic they had there. And at some point you have to say, okay, yes, we believe in parental rights, we believe in religious liberty exemptions, but at the same time, we believe in public health policy. And MMR is not mRNA. That needs to be clearly conveyed by policymakers.
Well, vaccines are a decision between that person, the parent, and their doctor. And I support religious exemptions and medical exemptions, but that is for you as a family.
First thing is I want to make sure that we always respect the people's right to choose. I mean, personal freedom, all these types of matters is something we're always going to protect. But we also want to make sure people are making decisions with the science in front of them.
You know, I believe that parents need to be the first and foremost, the people who make health decisions for their children. I encourage our pharmaceutical companies, I've said this also, to get out and lay your data on the table. Parents are doing their research.
You've got to get with the superintendents, with the principals, figure out the absentee, how the children are going to be educated, and do the best we can.
And Peyton, any common ground between candidates that voters may be interested to hear?
Nigel, there's a big drumbeat around reducing state income tax. That was something we heard over and over again from our governor candidates. Another thing, obviously, President Trump has not weighed in yet on this particular election. We don't know if he will, but several of the candidates were going after that endorsement. Live in Spartanburg, I'm Peyton Furtado, WYFF News 4.